About the victory today. What does that victory in your life look like today, and how does it take you to writing this devotional?
I would say the victory in my life today is just really having that deeper revelation of what Jesus died to give us, our inheritance that is ours, and just knowing that He came, to give us peace, joy, healing, all the things that I didn't know about, and really developing that relationship, coming to know God as a heavenly daddy has been huge, has been the biggest healing in my life. And knowing that we were created to have intimacy and relationship with Him. And that's something that I didn't have before. And that is a victory to me today, to have that intimate relationship. And I always want to grow that because there's always more.
Yes. Well, it's interesting because you had parents, right? And you talked, and you said that you loved your parents, and and so there are folks out there who have parents, right? And so you could have parents, or you could have absentee parents, or you could not have parents. But there is this greater intimacy, right? That only God can. Well, there's that. I was going to say there's that void in us that only God can fill. And so as I look through this book, and I know that the two of you are partnering in ministry now, and we'll talk about that. But as I look to this book, I see that you address Him as Daddy quite a bit in here, and. For some people, they might feel like that's kind of informal. And the book that we're referring to is a book that was written by Nicole Marbach called 122 Love Letters from the Throne of Grace. And so some people might think, well, she's calling Him Daddy. I mean, isn't He like this holy God? And, shouldn't we like refer to Him with thou and thee? And, she's calling Him Daddy? Like, really? But you do call Him that.
Yes, I do.
So talk about, like, what does Scripture say? And I mean, you could certainly kind of tag team on this. Can we call Him Daddy? And sort of talk a little bit about how that's woven into your writings.
Well, there's that Scripture. I wish I knew where it was, but that we, cry out, Abba, Father, and Abba really can mean Daddy, I believe. And I just, there's something about the word daddy, and there's something about daddy. In the word daddy is security and intimacy and love and protection, and just knowing that your daddy is going to take care of you. And it's not distant, it's closeness. And I just developed that, and I just really, knowing Him as my daddy, I can't stop calling Him Daddy. It's just so healing.